We're Kim and Al. Last year, we made some pretty big changes. We retired, sold our house in the city, and moved north to an old farm homestead at the end of its life. Our plan is to build an off-grid home ourselves. This year, with our solar and septic systems completed, as well as basic four-season shelter, we're ready to take on the challenge of building our forever home. We're excited to share our experience as we continue to create this new life on the North River. Hi guys, so now that we are dried in and completely leak proof, we are switching our efforts back to the shed to get this done. The only thing that we have left to do with this is the shelves, the door, and this last row of shingles on the woodshed part of it. So once we do that, we can start to empty out the farmhouse so that we can start to tear that down, which is pretty exciting. As far as the roof goes, we're just going to live with it for a while. We're really pleased with it, and we just want to make sure everything's good before we put any kind of rooftop garden up there, because the plan at this point is to put the landscaping fabric and the soil up there in the fall, and then likely start the actual garden itself in the spring. But we're really pleased with it, quite relieved, and really like the way that it looks. And it's already cooled off the house inside, just not having the black on top and having the white instead. So really glad. That was kind of an unexpected bonus. But yeah, so pretty pleased about that. We haven't put anything back together yet because we're not sure how we're going to finish all the surround in that. So we're just leaving it for now, because a lot of that stuff can be done later. And we really do want to get this shed complete once and for all so that we can move on to some other projects, including the siding.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Hey darling, I love it when it's me and you, on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two. Hey darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Yeah, we only get one life, I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand.
Come closer, dance for me. Easy tiger, easy, let your hair down. Come closer, let me see all your million faces and all your million mistakes. You don't need to hide. Come closer so that we can be together. Everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more. We've earned it. We've earned it. Your eyelids and perfect lips got me rushing, panting, I'm so lit. Like lilies you open, the fragrance goes to my head, my darling, I get everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more. We've earned it. We've earned it. We've been mostly off track and under attack, so we've earned it. Yeah, we've stayed loyal to each other. Now everything that has been don't matter no more. We've earned it.
Just the way that this is built, you have the posts that run up underneath each other just to support it from the sides, and then the middle post. This one will sit on top of this one. This one sits on top of the center joist, so it's just well supported all the way down to the floor. Can bear a lot of weight. Since we don't know what we'll be necessarily storing there. Finish getting the edges up. This shit here.
today we are going to clean out the farmhouse. We're expecting a really big storm today, and we don't know exactly when it's going to hit us, so we don't want to get out all of the saws and everything just to have to rush to get them back into the workshop tent. So instead we're going to clean out the farmhouse, going to take a first crack at that, and don't worry, we're going to be wearing our masks, so that's good, nice and safe. There's nothing on the second floor, so really we just have to get that first floor cleaned out. It is a lot, but there is also a lot that we want to get rid of that we've realized that we don't need, that we've been keeping, and as well as that, it's just going to be nice to have everything organized and in its proper place and have one less place where we're storing stuff, because it's just easier to find things that way. That way we know that we have everything that we need and we're not just storing stuff for the sake of storing stuff, because the more space that you seem to have, the more stuff you keep, it seems. So we're going to make a dump run today, and we're also going to, they have a reuse section of the dump where you can drop things off that are perfectly good to use for other people, but we just don't need them anymore. So we have a bunch of stuff like that we're going to be dropping off. And yeah, I'm just super pumped to get to this point, because after it was probably going to take us a couple times to clear it all the way out, but that means that we can just take that farmhouse down, or start to take that farmhouse down, and that's very, very exciting. So this is the condition of our farmhouse right now. It's a bit of a mess. We've tried to keep it organized. That board or insulation board is going to be going up on the inside of our enclosure, so that'll be out of the way. We won't have to worry about putting that away. We've got some plumbing stuff over there, lots of boxes of just doodads, and so anyway, it's pretty dark in here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see in this corner, but that's mostly wood over there that we just want to be able to reuse. There's only this floor to empty, and then of course there's the bathroom as well, which is mostly just cans of different things that I've organized in there, but that room is way too dark for you to be able to see in, so but yeah, so this is basically everything that we've got to clear out. Not too bad.
It's raining sideways! Morning folks, just about afternoon on this ridiculously hot and sweltery July day. Just wanted to point out one of the things that I had overlooked and created some extra work for me, and a possible limitation of this door. Well, maybe do something else a little more invasive to fix it, but for now I'll just show you what I did wrong. So I built this door frame first. So this is the frame, and then what I did is I took a whole bunch of slabs and I squared them off through the table saw, as you've probably seen in some of the shots that Kim took, and then I planed them down with the thickness planer just to make these nice uniform thickness boards. Brad nailed them to the frame, and then realized that right here along the edge where I had built it up, it basically prevents it from properly opening when this was still flush and square at the end. So what I ended up doing was taking my 2-inch chisel and my anvil, or whatever you want to call it, mallet, and I tapered the edge all the way along, and now I'm just using my orbital sander to clean it up, smooth it out. But just having done what I did with the chisel and a little bit of sanding so far, you can see now that it opens up almost fully at a right angle. So one of the things that I might be able to do as well would have to be where it's striking the frame here, the logs, would be taper this out a little bit, like just either with a really aggressive grit, like a low 40 or 60 grit sand disc, or just with some gentle chainsaw work. But I'll see what I can do to have this open up as wide as possible, like at least a right angle. But still, where we're at, door is solid, it closes properly, as you can see, fits pretty tight. All I have to do now is add a handle to it, just a simple sliding wooden lock, like just something that we use to close it, because I'm not going to bother putting like a proper lock set on it. And then to secure it, we'll just have a fairly robust like clasp and loop with a padlock. All right, well that's where we're at, and now I'm going to get back to sanding this mess.
Norval made these chairs in high school. We found his initials stamped on every piece of wood on the back of each chair, presumably to keep the kids' projects organized. We want to make sure that we take good care of them, because proud braggy moment, he did an amazing job.